Okay, so this is Pocket Code, kind of more visual tool to make some very basic games. Well, as they describe it, like Lego-like structural and team. So basically, you're just making a game background. So instead of putting the code on, you have scripts, and you just add like a Lego bricks event when tapped. Let's say if somebody taps on that, and then what happens, let's say sound, you can make do something. Anyway, let me just show you a few. So basically it doesn't do at the moment a lot. Basically, once you touch somewhere, this green thingy as a player will go to that other place as well. Well, the first thing it's gonna point towards it, so turn, and then so if I tap somewhere else, you see there is a small ghost on the move, whatever. And if I, okay, that was a little bit of, I think I messed up something. See, if I tap somewhere else, it only listens to your command if you did not already tapped. Okay, it's still in beta version, so still a little bit buggy. So if it's already on the move, it doesn't do anything. Once it goes to the destination, then it listens to the next command. And just so you know that where you're going, so you can see more or less, it leaves that what I call ghost shadow himself where it's going. So that's pretty much at the moment. See, there is some issues here. Bugs. I think I should. No, I don't like the way they put the scripts, because now, see, sometimes the ghost is here and that thing is here. It's not very accurate. I think if you tap it too fast, it just doesn't react. So tap here and here. Let's try to tap. Basically, I'm gonna tap here and then here and see where it goes. See, it leaves goes here, but it goes to that place I tapped. So I think I should add delay anyway down here. Just this is added variable just to show if I'm already on the move. And so that's about it. How it all looks on the background. Set variable on the move, because we'll need some container to keep it, and this I can get rid of this because now it was for testing. So this is what it shows variable on the move at specific position. Can disable for now because I don't need it now, and as you can see, that is gone. So the background just only sets variable. You can set it anywhere, it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure if it matters. Now here is a thing. Now the ghost, what it does here when program starts, you hide it so it's not visible, so transparency show. I don't even know why I put hide. It doesn't really matter. So when screen is touched, if on the move, which means that if it's already moving somewhere, or if it doesn't move actually, because it's zero, if it doesn't move, it puts the ghost, your shadow, into the position you just touched and leaves it at it. Like the ghost doesn't deal with that. The rest of the script goes under the player, which is I don't like, which is why there is kind of few issues. As you can see in few bugs, if you tap it too fast, and if it's already on the move, it just starts thinking, like lets you know that it's on the move, like this is on the move. Just small indication that everything works, your touch screen works, etc. And that's about it. So when screen is touched, it checks if it's already moving, and if it's not, it sets the ghost itself. At the same time, well, not really at the same time, this is where the errors occurs, because first this gets executed and then this one. or the vice versa. Anyway, it goes in chronological order, so this when program starts, basically hides, puts it in the middle of screen. You can change it, put it anywhere you want. Screen is touch if on the move, 0 if it's not moving, then change variable to 1, which means, and then points towards the ghost, towards where you just touched, and glides to that location, specific locations. See where you touched for 3 seconds, but that happens only if you're stationary, you're not moving. And it sets on the move because, well, for that same very reason, because once you already moving, well, basically if you touch do something else, it goes through the script again. If you touch screen, it goes through all the script, and then this on the move gonna be 1, and then it's gonna skip all those 3 parts and do nothing pretty much. The player not gonna do anything, only the ghost will. Oh, I don't think is what actually I would prefer to do it in the coding, like, so you wouldn't have to switch between goes this one and that one. I would prefer to have like someone background, and I could select instead of going under specific object and go script, I would prefer going to background. And if I could add something like motion, let's say set X, and then if I could add which exactly object, it only deals with its own object. If I could tell him this brick which exactly object I want to use the player, I want to use the whatever, would be easier, but I guess it would be more difficult to kind of go through for someone who's just learning. So yep, so the idea is that basically you create the ghost, tell us what it does, and you create your player, tell him in the Lego style, adding how it behaves. So when this happens, you do this, when this happens, you do that, and the 0 code. I wish I could manually edit code, that would be easier as well. No, because small errors like this, like put it too fast, at the moment fine. Okay, I don't see error anymore. Maybe not fast enough. It might be to do with the phone speed as well, or how long it is. Doesn't matter. Also, okay, so that's the code pretty much. Is. Let me just try to add the red one. Stationary, doesn't matter, I just put it random place, and if you bump into red one, I don't know, something gonna happen, so like enemy or something.